Yeah, it's Father's Day. I probably should talk to my kid. Alright. Happy Father's Day, Junior.
Busted.
Yo, man, I want to talk to my fucking kid. What the hell's going on here? Is that not my kid?
Only opens with a key. No way to pick
Yo,
this.
what the fuck? Daddy's home from the store. They took you away from me to the store like 13 years ago. Forgot the milk and ciggies. What the fuck do they want me to do? I just talk to them through the glass. That's so fun. And they have the audacity to tell me we're not such bad people once you get to know us. They won't even let me embrace my son. I have to talk to him through the glass. Milk literally doesn't exist anymore.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Yo, how'd my kid turn out West Indian? What's going on here? I'm kidding. Sorry.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
His wife is. Oh, that's right. I forgot that.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Damn, he just accepted that really quick. Wow.
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you.
I think I'm caring too much. I don't know. I don't know why I think that. I kind of have the feeling I'm caring too much.
After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit.
Is it?
Huh?
In the vault,
I wasn't trying to skip that.
you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod.
He
and
has
went
my
searching
face.
for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Hey, I'm trying to process all this. How is that possible? So when they took him and killed his wife, that doesn't make any sense. How could that be 60 years and that other dude was still alive? That's impossible. The guy who stole him was still alive and young. How the fuck did that happen? That's impossible. The guy who stole him is alive and well. He was like at least in his 30s when he took Sean. He'd have to be 90 for that to be possible. This is crazy, yeah. This game has the most twists of any Fallout I've played so far. It was inevitable. Sounds like lies to me. I don't, unless he's a synth that they made look exactly like my character, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how that makes any sense. Unless Kellogg was a synth. He had synth components. I don't know how that works in Fallout. I would imagine you'd still probably age, even with implants. Is there any other evidence that this is impossible? What was the other dude, Virgil? He's a super mutant. I don't know if those age. I'm gonna be really pissed if this is true, because that means I can't. Not only did they take my son, they took his entire life, the entire life I could have spent with him, away from me. They robbed him and me of a life together. And not only that, they brainwashed him into defending the thing that stole him in the first place. Like, this is the worst possible outcome that could happen. Him being dead would be an improvement. How bad this outcome is. Oh, man. Kellogg's breakfast doesn't age. Yeah. Kellogg's will live forever. Full of preservatives. It is a frosted flake. Frosted Flakes, they're more than good. They're great. They're great. You know you heard the song. Yeah. Time for a rampage. This is the fucked up thing, is that I'm pissed, but there's nothing I can do with it. Like the character, like there's nothing that can be done with it. If it's 60 years and everyone responsible is long dead. Except somehow the people who abducted him in the first place, which makes no sense, but whatever. This is crazy.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yeah, that's crazy. You got your mom's hair. I'm gonna go tell her the good news that I found you. Oh, wait, she's dead. This is horrible, man. What a horrible outcome. Literally, they robbed this person. They robbed two people. They robbed the dad and they robbed the kid of his entire life. And brainwashed him into being this puppet. Man, I can't wait to kill every single person in here, including him. Son, you let me down on Father's Day too. This is unacceptable. Reverse Darth Vader. Father, I am your son. That's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings. You know it to be true, my father. He's called Father. Yeah, I guess, yeah. I am Father, your son. The Holy Spirit.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you. I don't. This is too much, man. It's like Vader. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know why it would have to be my vault. There's like thousands of vaults in Fallout. Of course, it'd have to be mine that they found and took my son. They couldn't find an infant in any other of the thousands of vaults. It had to be the one that he's in. But why did they need to make sense? Oh, no, probably, yeah, no, they didn't, yeah. What is he saying? We want to make human beings? You know, there's other ways to do that. Much more fun ways. We needed a machine that was somehow human. What do you call that again? Oh, right, human. To do their bidding. What is your bidding, my master? Oh, slaves. Yeah, basically, it's Blade Runner. Yeah, we're making slaves. It's for evil reasons. Sex is a great way. Yeah, there's much more fun ways to make the perfect machine. And you can use a machine to do it. You can have a machine involved. Sorry. They want to make perfect machines to do stuff modeled after them. Yeah, it's Blade Runner. We need... What is the thing called? The ones that made Tyrell Corp better than human? Which is just an excuse for slaves. Yeah. Like, if you're giving them everything human but the inside, then they're people. If their brains are capable of such complex thought and Like the Nick Valentine mission. If you're capable of having a conscience, then you're a fucking person, and this is slavery. Again, like this was done like they made Ryan Gosling. That's why they're wrong. He's such a terrible actor outside of that movie. Ryan Gosling is... I can't stand Ryan Gosling. He's such an awful actor in my opinion. His range is so limited. The one movie I liked him in was Blade Runner, because he had to play an emotionless robot. I thought he was perfect in that movie. He showed more humanity and emotion in that movie than anything I'd ever seen him in. I just don't think he's that great an actor. I'm sure you can use synths for making humans too. Yeah. I don't know, maybe. There are lots of people who use synthetics. Like, what about making things to, you know, clean the radiation? Yeah. Why do you need an army when you could, like, help the environment? Like, remember Fallout 3 when they made all the water, like, purified? What the fuck happened to that? Remember that? We need more shit like that. Remember that when they, like, they found a way to purify all the fucking radiated water? What happened with that? Anyway. Let me talk to my son real quick. I don't know what to say, man. It probably is him. Let me talk to my son, father. That was on the West Coast. This is the East Side. No, that was in DC. That's literally straight down. That was in DC. This is in Boston. That's literally straight up. Like, I don't like that. There's no progression in Fallout. It makes every game that you beat feel like it's a waste of time because there's no fucking progression. It's the same thing in New Vegas. Like, I know they don't want to like pick like an ending, you know, leave it up to the player's choice or what have you, but either way, these are huge things, huge changes in the world. And there's just no effect in every subsequent game. Yeah, 3 was in DC. Yeah, that's literally straight up. Yeah. DC's not that far from Boston. It's literally on the same coast. Yeah, I like when things you do make a difference. I don't know. That's kind of why you do them in Fallout. I don't know. I like the idea that people could just keep nuking each other for selfish reasons. For the sake of the story, not personally. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I would like to have some, like, results of what I did in previous games, like, be seen in the later games. That'd be cool. For me personally, I don't know. Here the whole time. So much time.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Where do I start?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened
Was evil.
to her was...
Like the people you're
I've gone
defending.
over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Damage?
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind? Yeah,
man, I what a horrible future I come all this way to find out my son is a sellout. Oh man, that sucks. He's completely brainwashed. Yes, they killed my mother. It was an unfortunate, fortunate oversight. Bit of an accident, really. Yes. Like, they completely brainwashed him. That's so evil. Your son is the HNIC. No, he's the head HSIC, the head sellout in charge. I don't know. Yeah, his son's a bitch.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
If he's brainwashed, is it his fault? I mean, 90% no, but there's also 10% where you have, like, complete freedom and you own everything, that maybe you reflect. I don't know. Like, that's just basic shit. They murdered my mom, kept my dad frozen, took me away from both of them, and raised me here and brainwashed me into loving them. Like, I don't know. At some point, you gotta think for yourself, maybe? I don't know. I mean, it's true, he is brainwashed, but it's such a damn shame. What are my options? You used him? What does that mean? I'm quick saving this, because these options, they don't make clear. You were right about that, Nico. They do a better job, the dialogue options in the previous games, because they actually say the full thing. Here, it's like you have to guess what he's gonna say.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At
You
least
should have
keeping him
killed
on a
his
short
ass.
leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
You piece of shit. You hired the guy who killed your own mother? You're fucking cold, man. God damn, you're a piece of shit. I've never been so disappointed in a son that I've only known for 5 minutes in my whole life. Fuck, man. How do you disappoint me so badly in 5 minutes? Holy shit. He believes what he's doing is right, but what is the cost? What did he gain in exchange? Because they didn't lie to him about why his parents were? About who his parents were. He could have... Yeah, he's terrible. They made him terrible. They brainwashed him, but yes, he's terrible. They made him terrible. He didn't kill the guy who killed his fucking mom. He didn't free his own father. He didn't do anything to people who took him away from their... Like, he's such a piece of crap. Wow. You fucking hired the guy who murdered your own mother. God damn. Yeah, I guess, yeah. This really is... This game just keeps shocking me. This is 60 years after they took him. That's fucking crazy, man. I need to go back to that vault. Because the clues were there at the beginning. There's no way that they just were all corpses. That's how you knew it was 200 years. I just didn't think an extra 60. Son, I'm so disappointed in you. And we've never met. Yeah. Son, I've known you for 5 minutes and I already wish I'd used a condom. What do you want from me, Quasi? Whatever it is, I can't give it to you, man. In the end, he basically said he allowed you to take revenge on Kellogg. Yeah, I know. He should have done that, though, decades ago. No, I understand. It was okay. Yeah, it's okay you killed him, Dad. No, you should have killed him. I was asleep for 60 years. In like 30 of those years, you should have killed him. Like, how fucked up is that, man? You know he murdered your mom, and you were still fine with him living. And not just that, but letting him do your dirty work. Like, fuck me.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground.
You literally abduct people, replace them. You don't tell anyone, and anyone who doesn't do that, you kill. If they try to have a life of their own, you hunt them down to destroy them. There's no way they're convincing me that the Institute's good. I don't care if this dude is in charge or not. There's no way you can show me everything you've shown me in this series, let alone this game, and not have me kill all these people. That's not, I'm sorry, these people have to die. I guess the Institute is evil in the game. Hey, get those quotes out of there. That's exactly what they are. They're fucking evil. Get the quotation marks out of there. In the game, but I enjoy the location. Yeah, it's sterile and lifeless, just like them. Yeah, sci-fi shit. Anything machines has to be sterile, lifeless. I honestly can't blame the guy. You were his parents technically, but he was never developed any lasting bond with you. It's just basic principle. You know why he didn't develop any bond? Because of what they fucking did. Again, like... Yes, that's true, because of what they fucking did, and any logical person would realize that. I never had a connection to my parents because of these people who stole me. What? I love these people that abducted me and took me away from my fucking parents and then killed them. Yeah, no. I can understand if this was like a freak accident of fate. Like a, I don't know. Like, I don't know how this would be possible, but somehow, like, the vault split in half and his son fell into a river, like Batman Returns style, and someone else found him. They literally stole him from us and killed his mother. Like, it's not the same thing. They're the direct cause of him not having a relationship with his dad. They're the direct cause. This woman, never mind not having memories, is the reason you exist. Man's son is a bit... Yeah. Like, it's your fucking mom. Like, it's basic principle before anything else. And the people responsible are the ones that stole you. Like, this is brainwashing. This is completely immoral. Hold on, he's about to spout exposition and why they do what they do to see. Yeah, with some bullshit. Yeah, let's hear the bullshit. Yeah, about how they make robot slaves. We steal people, we abduct them. We kill people to make slaves. That's literally what it is, because any machine that tries not to be a slave, they hunt down and kill. That's why the railroad exists. See, this is the problem. This is a faction that they've made evil since part 3. They had the Harkness quest in that game. He was a synth from the Institute who just wanted to be human and live his own life. That's where it started, at least for me. I haven't played 1 and 2 because those are like the traditional RPG games and I don't want to play those. But they've established these people as evil since the first fucking time I've had any interaction with them. You're not gonna change my opinion, I'm sorry. Too little, too late. Because what, my son is brainwashed? That's gonna make me care? No, I'm sorry. The facts are the facts. It's sterile, and I like the taste. What? What? What could be sterile but have a good taste? Alcohol? You probably shouldn't drink rubbing alcohol. I don't know. Makes you goofy. Technoferg on the benefits of drinking. Pee isn't sterile. Growth. Oh, see, I'm not the biggest Dodgeball fan. I think that movie's overrated, personally. It was okay. I actually did see it in theaters when it came out. I thought, it's okay. Ben Stiller's character in that movie was stolen from Heavyweights. That's probably why people love that movie, because they didn't realize that was a character in a previous movie, and it was done better in that previous movie. Anyway, no one knows Heavyweights. Anyway, see, I already knew that character from Heavyweights, so it wasn't as funny to me. Rip Torn was good. That's about it. I don't know. Scared of you. What did he ask? Need your help. I know Heavyweights. I seen it as a kid. Oh, good. Nico, I love you even more. Because no one knows that fucking movie. There are dozens of us. Literally dozens of us who know that movie. And it's such an underrated classic.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position.
Plus it makes a great twist for the story that he's in charge.
I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I wish there weren't such concrete answers. I want an answer like, fuck this, let's get out of here. Is that one of the options?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything.
At the cost of my soul, I guess.
You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
None of these options say how I really feel. I hate that. My cat just took my seat. She's a Volpal now. She's... Aw, hi Volpal. Aw, hi Quasi. Yes, I was talking your stupid language. Yes. Aw. You know they're trying to humanize the faction known to be blatantly evil? No, that's comedy. Yeah. It's like those people, you know, actually the Nazis, right? you know, the whole slavery thing, you know? Give me a fucking break. It'd be funny if he had crazy allergies so he can never go outside. What was that John Travolta movie, The Boy in the Bubble? I remember they used to show that movie on like HBO when I was really young. The Man or Boy in the Bubble, I can't remember the title. Yeah, that'd probably suck. I'd drag his ass outside as karma. That'd be very ironic. I mean, you don't have any personal memories with him, so with his logic, you should just kill him. Yeah, I probably should. I'd be less disappointed with him if he were a corpse. There's a point in the game where you want to make... Can you stop rubbing against my mic? You're moving my mic. There's a point in the game where you want to make a manual save if you're going for trophies. Trophies? Oh, sorry, Quasi. Trophies. That would be me playing this game without mods. What do you think, I am fucking crazy? Quasi. Oh, big idiot's trying to speak. How charming. Yeah, right, yeah. My little asshole. Nazis are bad, but hear me out. Oh yeah, it's modded. Strike that. Reverse it. Yeah. Fuck trophies. If I have to play this game unmodded to have trophies that I don't even care about in the first place, fuck that. I'm good. I'd rather never get a trophy in this than have it unplayable. Dismissive?
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Trophy, find your son. Cock shotgun. Wrong. It's your son, Sarah. Your unborn son. It can't be bargained with, it can't be reasoned with, it doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop ever until you're dead. I'm Reese, BN 38416, assigned to protect you. Me and Nico have been talking about that, just how funny it would be to have, you know, the deep fakes they do with Arnold, where they like have Arnold and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or other movies. Not Gone with the Wind, The Sound of Music. They need to do a deep fake where they replace Kyle Reese in Terminator with Arnold. That would be perfect. The irony there, we were having this whole conversation about this yesterday, but it would just be so funny to hear Arnold saying like all these vulnerable lines from Kyle Reese. I traveled across time for you, Sarah. I love you, Sarah. I always have. I shouldn't have said that. Cyborgs don't feel pain. I do. Oh god. Damn movie nerds. You know you love it. Oh, yeah, in the interview room. The way through you. Reach down her throat and pull a fucking heart out. Let go of me. Then why am I talking to you? Who's in authority here? Shut up. You still don't get it, do you?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine.
Get a break.
Please take some time.
My true passion.
Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division
Aww.
heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee, that name is familiar.
They've all been notified of your arrival, of course.
I feel like I was a doctor in a previous game.
And then we'll discuss what comes next.
Look, I don't want to have to deal with this whole base thing. I kind of just came here to kill people and to get my son back, and I can't do either of those things now. That really sucks. They don't kill people, they just use later life eugenics. What? See, I'd be worried this was all part of your son's plan to use you even more. Yeah, he's a piece of shit, so it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Right? Wrong. If he's lied and manipulated, yeah, I don't trust him. Hold on. I mean, he said I could kill him. That's like an invitation.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
I killed my own son, the father.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Fuck are you, pieces of shit?
You must be terminated. It would appear my target has disappeared.
I love that they give you the option. You always have the option to fuck everything up. I love it.
Contact detected. Possibly.
Hold on. This is all like for fun anyway. Let's see. I'm gonna take one of every single thing I have.
Combat initiated. You must be destroyed.
What happened to my gun? I'm pretty sure I had a gun. Why am I holding this? I don't want that. I want my fucking... Oh, because I have the thing equipped? That's stupid.
You turn on us.
Sustaining damage.
Yeah. I'm King Ghidorah. Everyone dies. All you motherfuckers are responsible. Hold on. Okay, where are we? Psycho Buff, Psycho Jet, Mentats, Quantum. Every fucking thing is getting used. I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. That's how you know this is a good thing. I leveled up, so you know I'm doing the right thing. I've gotta be me. Yes! Even the stranger's on my side. He's like, fuck these bitches. Damn, it just won't stop. It's never ending. Oh good, you know all the names of people so you can label. See, Vopal, you know me too well. There's no chance I wasn't gonna slaughter all these pieces of shit. Yeah, this is why Quicksave was in. I always have to give credit to Bethesda for that with these games. You have the option to kill every possible thing that you want. Even if it ruins the story, do what you want, man. I've always loved that about Fallout. You can kill whoever I killed my own son just now. Clearly, they give no fucks. I just work here. Hold on. Oh, my son said I should meet all these people. What better way to break the ice? I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. Oh, I killed Karen. Nice. At least they're honest. Yeah, they're all Karens. But we're kind of running out of things to kill, so... Alright. That was fun. Auto quick save, right? The unofficial patch doesn't fix PS4. No, this game still crashes. Yeah, that's happened a couple times. It's still a Bethesda game, even with mods. Plasma nuts. Oh, you said meat. I thought you said make them chunks of meat. Yeah, common misunderstanding. Oh, you wanted me to meet them. M-E-E-T. Sorry. I thought you meant make them into fucking meatloaf. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved.
See, this isn't nearly as fun.
We've made remarkable progress.
You made a child synth that looks like you. It's an abomination.
It's a synth, not a human being. A simulacrum. Try to be more open-minded. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me.
Tell me how you really feel.
What do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
I know you couldn't have the time with me as a real child, so I made a synth child. You know, that's the same. Like, you're just so divorced from reality. Okay, what am I supposed to do here if I'm not killing everyone? What do you want me to do? Institutionalize? Yeah, because everyone here is fucking insane.